Hello everybody. Hey, I just got a new engine in today. I haven't even opened the box yet. And what I got from Scaletrains is the GE NS AC44C6M rebuild. Norfolk Southern number 4047 partial primer. And it's the DCC and sound with Loke sound. And if you know anything about these were the old Dash 9s that they rebuilt to a new standard. The Dash 9s were DC motors, and they put in AC motors. And basically, they rebuilt the front. They put a new cab, and there's AC inverter and stuff. We'll look at that closer and take out the box. But I figure since it's been a while since I showed you new locomotive, I'll show you what's in the box. I can get it off. There we go. And you get the typical Scaletrains manual. I think there's a sheet that they supplied that there's some changes, I guess, from when they printed this. Standard stuff, tells you all the what's what. And in the box, it had this sheet. And they changed some of the F buttons here. So we'll check that out later. And also, well, they put a couple pieces of candy. You know, they always do that. Got the, clicked them all for the CSX heritage units. And I've only seen, I think, 4 of these in real life. And I kind of want to get one because I spent some time, up at the CSX line that goes up from, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, Utica to Albany. And I think I finally settled on the New York Central. Reason being is, up north is the old New York Central. And I've not actually seen the real prototype in real life, but it's sort of one I'm settling on just because, kind of makes sense, I think, anyways. But let's take the foam off. And there we have, in the box, you can see the primer and then the paint in the back, but I will, this is standard stuff. It's in the cradle sleeve. We'll slide this all apart. And it's got the railing foam, painted wheels. But let me take this all out and put it on the turntable so we can take a better look at it. All right, so I unpacked everything. And we can take a closer look. Oh, in the box is a little baggie of extra bearing caps, because it does have rotating bearing caps. That's a nice touch that Scaletrains has. So let's just take a little closer look at the details here. Got the nice antenna array on top. Not sure what the little red thing is, but I'm sure somebody out there knows. Let me know. And this has the painted wheels. That's what I like, is Scaletrains is, painting their wheels rusty. Because it is hard to get in there on these locomotives. Got your fuel gauge, air reservoir. Look at the back here. This does have, I believe, does it have running lights? I'm not sure. It's been so long since I've ordered this. I don't remember. It does have a light back here. You got your ditch lights, which should oscillate, being it's NS. And you got your spare couplers. Brake wheel. I didn't even notice the brake wheel was a primer color. And what's the difference between this and a Dash 9? This is a big AC inverter unit, since they switched more to AC. And in case you're wondering why these would have been out on the line with primer, is some of them, they had power shortage. If they're ready to roll before they got their paint, put them on the line till we got time to take them off the main line to paint them. Sometimes they would, to be a rebuild, they'd pay them somewhere else. So they'd, just put them in revenue service real quick. So there's a very handsome front. I believe it has inside. This camera has this weird thing where it flops when you zoom in. I think it's a recording camera on the window. You get your windshield wipers. See the antenna array a little better. So, it's Scaletrains, and it's their rivet counter line. It's hard to go wrong. Let me just carefully show you the top. Got your horn. And then we'll just, for fun, we'll show you the bottom. You can see in there those painted wheels. The rotating bearing caps, which you'll see better once it's on the track running. Come on, focus. So, very nice. And it's unique, having the primer as opposed to just having a whole fleet of the nice NS Black locomotives. I mean, I have 20 of their 22 heritage units. So now I got to get the tag unit and now the D&H. Whenever those come out, I really want that D&H because I'm in D&H territory. And just real quick, I did check the couplers. And they're right on. Front and back. Let's go. Whoop. There we go. All right. So now we'll do the fun stuff. Put her on the track and see how she sounds. All right, let's start her up with hitting function 8. As you can see back here, there is a walkway light that came on. Hit headlight. And F6 will turn on the ditch lights. We'll try the horn. Oh, I like that horn. Let's see. According to that sheet they gave you, F3 is no longer the coupler sound, it's the brake wheel sound. There's the compressor. Alright, let's see what we get with them. Function 3. Pretty cool. So, you get pretty much the standard stuff, you won't go through every function, but, F7's blank. Let's see. F5 is DPU lights, which I don't think this has. Oh, I see. Oh, DPU mode, okay. Turn it back on. Independent brake. F10, radiator fans, headlight dimmer, air dryer. You can turn the number boards on and off. Sanding valve, short air compressor, hand brake. It's kind of weird to have 2 hand brakes. Air dryer or shutdown. See, cab door, engine door. Let's see the cabin door. That's function 22. Just for fun. And you can barely hear it. A little bit of squeak. Engine hood door. Function 23. So it's got some pretty cool sounds. Notch 2. Alright, we'll reverse it and you should see the backlight come on and the ditch lights. It does have a nice brake steel when it stops. We're going to do a little run by with our maintenance away train. This is notch 4. Alright, hope you enjoyed the look at this new model by Scaletrains, and I'll post a link in the description for the Scaletrains website. If you'd like to get one of these, I would go very quickly because last I checked they had low stock on these. It was very popular. There's other NS engines, there's the Sonic unit they call it, the blue cab with the flame effect, and some other models. But like I said, I'll post a link to that page. So if you're interested in getting these for yourself, you can check out Scaletrains. All right, everybody. You know the deal. Where you see me, and didn't really see me in this video, did you? Oh, well. But anyways, where you see me, hey, you're going to see some pretty terrific model trains.